So that was a bit of a challenge. So we had to use pretty much every tool in the book. The router, round over bit, the rabbiting bit, hollow out the bottom so that fit in place, and then make that look all pretty. So that was fun.
Saying it was cold earlier. That changed quick.
It was chilly this morning. It was kind of nice.
It was nice for the first 2 hours. Weather was really nice yesterday.
I was down the shore all weekend, and I took a nap in the sun, and I got so fucking burnt.
You know. And then there's almost always going to be a little notch like that.
Okay.
And then you find where the notch lines up with this.
It's Monday. We're here. I am so stoked because I've been waiting to talk to this guy on camera forever. One of my favorite subs. I say that to everybody. But our flooring guy, Ed Sheridan, jiu-jitsu black belt, all around great guy. Everything he does down on the ground.
There you go. Yeah, that's true.
Obviously, you know, this project has been moving along nicely, and we are finally at the flooring stage. You saw us last week. We had our metal fabricator installing our newel post up on the 3rd floor. We have a couple other ideas for our handrails and stuff going forward, but this week is huge, monumental for us. It took us a while to find the floors.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome, Ed Sheridan. I'm gonna add a little applause track here.
Okay.
So Ed, how long have you been in the flooring game for?
Whole life. Started the business in 2006. I was 21, and coming up on a 20-year anniversary. So my whole life, really, on my own for almost 20 years.
20-year anniversary. Yeah, let's talk outside. It's loud in here. So you've been doing flooring for 20 years. How old are you?
40.
Damn.
I've been doing flooring for probably like 25. I started when I was in like middle school.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Summers and weekends and stuff. Yeah.
So cool. So what kind of what's the area you normally work in? I know you're a Delco guy, right?
Delco, Philly, main line.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, sick.
Go out to Chester County here and there, but really try and keep it as local as I can with Delco, Philly, in the main line.
Awesome. Yeah, we Ed's actually been working on the floors over on our Bryn Mawr project. I think we have some footage of that stuff. That's gonna be on our Patreon page. That project is massive.
Yeah, that's a beast.
Yeah.
That's beating us up pretty good.
So it must be nice to be putting down some new floors on this project here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything that you're seeing in what we have here? This is kind of our wheelhouse is like old historic houses. You worked on the Front Street project with us also. Projects like this, as opposed to like maybe something that's like a newer construction.
Yeah.
What are you looking for that's going to be like a hurdle kind of?
There's almost always something with the subfloor because of how old the houses are. They shift over time, so you're going to have to address some subfloor issues here and there. This one looks like you guys did a really good job patching out the plywood where it needed to be. There's a few things I'm going to have to tighten downstairs, but that's usually the biggest hurdle is just patching up the subfloor. There's almost always some subfloor prep that needs to go into it. If you don't do that, the floors will creak forever. So those are almost always the big ones.
Yeah, we spent any free time in the last couple of weeks just sending extra screws down through the
Nice.
subfloor.
I appreciate it. It feels pretty strong in there.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. All right, well, sick. I'm going to get some cool action shots of you guys doing your thing, and I'll get out of your way.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the interview.
Good.
Check out Sheridan Wood Floors on Instagram.
Yeah, that's
what
it.
it's called?
Sheridan's Wood Floor. Yep. Thanks, guys.
Can you say it again?
So I routed it this way and left the tongue on this board because the way I have to run my straight line, I'm going to groove the other board into this one. So I'm going to start the broom off the nosing and run the groove from the starting line into this tongue.
Here we go.
Should make sense.
Wow. Yeah, I think the caulk line will be best.
So yeah, a grout line. So I'll leave it be roughly that same size. Slight shims and then a grout needed right there.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Make sense?
Yeah, I think this one should be the worst one.
The mansion tax.
Yes, I agree. Well, what about for me? How about for me? I mean, I sold my home, but still, if I want to buy another one.
To be encouraged to come in and here, we're going to need to expedite, the permit process. And we're going to need California to increase the fair plan. The fair plan is the California fire insurance.
That's right.
Because right now there's no other options. And the fair plan only goes to 3 grand. Most of these homes that burnt down weren't able to be insured through the California fair plan. We have to increase it.
Stunning. There's a law. He's like, and we also have to get them destroyed by any more damage. Where do all those folks go?
In the country, that's where they make a network show about settling homes that were.
Here's evacuation notice, here's how to get out, here's where you should go, here's the church that has the water for you.
Screw up type shit for real.
Omar from The Wire. Oh, he's coming.
Yes. Get a whole sum of it, or whatever you guys is going to.
You look cool as hell, dude.
Haha.
You look cool as hell.
Yeah. Thanks. I didn't know you were back.
All right, uncut. We're back. We're up on the 3rd floor. We're taking a look at some of these things here. Look at these guys. First of all, let's just take a moment and enjoy how nice these floors look. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so some of the things that stood out as being like, I guess, not as straightforward. So, all right, yeah, so you guys saw when we had our metal fabricator, Michael, installing this. Hopefully we got some of the stuff on film of like why he made the decisions he made. But once it came time to actually install the floors, I know it was not as straightforward as it looked, right?
Yeah, it was a little bit of an obstacle. So we got a 3/4 inch floor, and of course the plate that actually holds this into the subfloor has to be under the floor for decorative purposes. So you just have this nice finish here. So we had to figure out, and this is of course in one of the toughest places of the house, so we had to figure out how to get a nosing piece, which is this piece here, rounded edge, wrapped around this, and undercut, so that just this little piece here, which is called an escutcheon, could cover that. So that was a bit of a challenge. So we had to use pretty much every tool in the book, the router, round over bit, the rabbiting bit, hollow out the bottom so that fit in place, and then make that look all pretty. So that was fun. And then two of our other challenges. In some places they call these saddles. I always call them turnboards, but because of the way the tile was laid out in here, this had to be a hair higher when they poured the wet bed in the self-leveler. So we had to ramp our turnboard up so that it's a nice clean finish, and then the tile guy can finish with beaded grout here. And then the same thing over on the other side. And this bathroom's really cool, it has a walk-through. But yeah, the same thing over here on the other side. And then a little detail, whenever I do these pocket doors, if you can get the camera in there, so that way when the pocket door is still open, it just goes a hair over.
So cool.
So the hardwood lays under there. And then laying out 6-inch flooring is pretty easy. So this was pretty straightforward with those 3 little hurdles. So yeah, we'll knock the first one out tomorrow and then we'll be on to the next one.
So sick, man. Love the attention to details. I know you guys are working on some on similar detail of like the turn board going into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And obviously nothing there is straight either.
No, it's a little bit of a hurdle. Yeah.
Nothing's 90 degrees,
No big
so
deal.
you're working on figuring it out. And
Yeah, we'll have it.
awesome, man.
I got my
So,
head wrapped around it, now I just need to execute. So
very cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the type of things where, you know, sometimes it takes a little more time on the front end,
Yeah.
figure that stuff out. And then once, you know, you get that figured out, now it's just, now everything's squared up, you can start.
yeah, I mean that piece over there took roughly 4 hours.
That nosing,
laying out.
that nosing piece,
Yeah,
right?
the nosing that runs under the whatever this is called. The nosing that runs under this thing.
The newel post.
The newel post.
Yeah.
Yeah, this took me roughly 3-4 hours, and then laying out the rest of this whole room and that hallway probably took another 2 to 3. So, you know, it is what it is.
That's awesome. Very cool. All right, well, thanks for taking the time. We'll let you get back to it and admire these floors a little bit more. But yeah, man, very, very cool. Showing off the fact that you guys do the nosing first, and then you hit these the first long run.
Yeah, it usually works out pretty good that way. Keep them all nice and straight.
Right now, we are pulling up the flooring so that we can kind of assess the condition. I want to try to see if the homeowners are going to be amenable to saving this and refinishing it. Not sure yet though. This is a really painstaking process of pulling this 1/4-inch flooring up. Still in solid shape. If we get 20% that comes out in good shape, we will be happy because we'll use it for other projects. But it's pretty incredible. Oh, look at this. This is how they rewired the house. Dude, I haven't seen this detail before. But the house predates knob and tube, and that's how they got their knob and tube in here. They cut the floor up and then put another floor on top of it. So this was actually the original floor. Then they put this 1/4-inch stuff on top of it so that they could get the electric throughout the house. Pretty wild. Unfortunately, the wallpaper is coming down. It's pretty beautiful. If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I gotta hold this thing forward.
Oh yeah, no, sink moves, that's fine. I just put all that cloth down there, so that's why we did it this way, so that I can move around.
Yeah.
You guys can do your thing, we can set the sink, it'll be fine. Wow, oh man, this looks so good.
So let's take the measurements for garbage.
That's what happens when you make a perfect cut there. It makes it hard to slide it in. Oh man, I didn't doubt you guys at all. I was like, oh, you got this. I think we might go to the bottom of the vent. Friday, we just got our countertops delivered, but the floors continue to be installed. These things look beautiful. Got the main man Eric out here today. Eric helped us bring all. Well, he didn't help. He was the main guy bringing in the floors from the van. Made it look easy. So we've seen Eric around here before, but we're gonna talk to him a little bit. You're in here installing floors today.
Yep.
And yeah, so this looks amazing so far, and you're just talking a little bit about the plan moving forward there. What do you got going on here? What are you looking at? What it looks like like where are those like little details that you have to hit to...
So first, to finish this off, I'm just gonna I want to notch around this, make it nice and perfect, get it in here, nice seam, finish this little area off, and then I'm gonna take these nosings out, make sure the floor is flush, put some Milan on there to make sure everything's nice and level going down there, and I'm gonna drop some nosings in here. Nice 45-degree cut, notch it out down there, and try to get a nice return.
Hell yeah, man. Well, when you put it like that. Sick. What is the paper that we're using here? What does that do?
Just a vapor barrier, just to get moisture underneath the floor. It sticks on that, doesn't get underneath the subfloor, or vice versa. If it comes up through, it doesn't necessarily damage your floor, and it stays in between.
Sick. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you. You guys, you stoked that it's Friday, or you don't care?
I don't care. I'm coming in tomorrow, so.
Coming in where?
I think I have to help my boss do a side job for him.
Okay.
His friend, so I'm just gonna help him do that. Try to work as much as possible, really hone the craft in here.
It is, I don't want to say funny, interesting. You guys call Ed. You call him the boss.
Yeah, he's the boss man.
Ed Sheridan is the boss man.
But try to be respectful with it when I'm talking to like customers and stuff. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So.
He is a owner operator.
Yes.
That's huge. We love working with owner operators.
Oh, he works just as much as we do. Does all the same stuff. Taught me how to do all the fine details and all that. So.
You ever train jiu-jitsu?
No.
If you do, you got to go train with Ed. He's one of the best.
Oh man, he would totally hate me.
No, it's the gentle art.
Yeah, I feel like he's been definitely trying to get me to do that for a while, but
you got a great. I mean, you should probably just cut the camera. You got a great belt for it. You a lot of dudes up.
No, I like boxing more than jiu-jitsu.
All right, cool. Well, it sounds like you got your work cut out for you.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of time. And then part of one of the things that come up on a job site sometimes. What's the name of the other guy that was here?
His name's Kyle.
Kyle. I know. Damn, I knew it was Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle has to go to meet Ed somewhere else, and Kyle was having car trouble. We were trying to help him out, jump his car. Didn't get any footage of that, but these are the things that happen sometimes. Try and help out the guys, and yeah, it looks like he's going to be trying to
get a part, get started.
He's a handy guy, so
yeah.
Good for him. All right, well, cool. Floors, the saga continues. We'll be going into next week, adding floors in here, but awesome start to getting all this done. And this is probably one of the more tricky details of this whole situation.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So, all right, cool. Cheers, man. We'll check back in. Learn anything if you want to make fun of us, down in the comments. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about it, comment, let us know what do you want to see. And that's about it. That's it. We're done. There's nothing else. That was the week. That was the whole entire week right here. All right, we're out. Green Building Army. We'll see you next week. We love you. Bye.